You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of Lady J Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned. I'm so sorry, everybody. I did all of that on mute. I'm sorry. I'm so excited over here. But anyway, I had the sign up and it said, I was talking about losing weight. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I lost close to 40 pounds. And as a matter of fact, this shirt I have on everybody, I could not button. Because, ladies, you know how you have your boobies and you put on certain shirts. And then if your boobies are a little bit too big, the shirt will kind of it kind of pops open up in here and you try to pin it and do all of that. Well, this particular shirt was one of those somebody had given to me as a gift. And I really I could button it, but I had the little, pop out a little bit. But listen, so this morning, I put it on and I just buttoned it, no problem at all. So today I want to talk about how I lost close to 40 pounds, why I feel good, why I'm excited, and I want everybody else to get in on this too. So Wayne, welcome. How are you today?
I am well. How are you? I see you're very excited and energetic. I love it.
I am motivated. I'm just so energized. I was telling Wayne before we came on that my son said, "Mom, maybe you need some edibles because you're just, you got too much energy." But I have to tell y'all what's going on. I don't sugarcoat anything. If stuff is not working, I let you know. But I got to share this with everybody to let you know what's going on. So Wayne was telling me about this product that he wanted me to try. Now I'm a little skeptical because I just don't believe in trying a whole bunch of stuff because most of the time I don't think that it works. But because he's my friend, I said that I would try it, just to see if it worked for me. And y'all, it actually worked. So I want to share it with you as well. And we're going to be coming on every single day, just really talking about wellness, talking about health, how to help you to feel better. And listen, I just turned 60, but I feel really good. I feel great. So, I want you to feel the same way. So, Wayne, can you tell us a little bit about the product?
Yeah. So this product is something that has been in the making for quite some time. The inventor, his name is a scientist, and his name is David Schmidt. And what he did is he was working on a product that would be able to help the body get back to a younger stage where it can be at a healthier place in its existence. So what he did is he came up with a way to activate your body's stem cells that's already in there, that you don't have to put anything in you. You don't have to put any drugs. You don't have to put any medicines. You don't have to put any chemicals. And it will activate your stem cells that's already in there and help your body to heal itself from within using your own stem cells. So how he did that was he came up with a method which is called photobiomodulation, which is very similar to when you walk out into the sunlight. When you walk into the sunlight, the ultraviolet rays, what they do, they shine on you and they open up and activate what is your vitamin D. The sun has no vitamin D in it. The sun does not put vitamin D into your body. But from the sun rays, the ultraviolet rays, they activate the vitamin D that's already in your body. That is the exact same premise. And what does he use? He doesn't use the sunlight. He uses a little patch that is about the size of a quarter. I'll show it to you in a little bit. And it has a crystal on it, which is a nanocrystal. You place it on your body, and from your body's temperature, it activates that patch. The patch then activates the copper peptide, which activates the stem cells in your body, and your body starts to reheal itself immediately.
Yes, immediately, everybody. I'm telling you, when Wayne, you hear how Wayne is explaining it to you right now, and I was on the phone like, because Wayne lives in Atlanta, I'm in Baltimore, so I was just like, but then I finally decided to try it. Like I'm not even joking, Wayne. Like I have so much energy. I feel better. I didn't realize that I was actually losing weight. Because when you look at yourself every day, like to me, I still look the same.
Right,
But it's like I've heard people who've even had weight loss surgery, even though they lose the weight, they look in the mirror, but to them they still look the same. But other people can see that
right,
you've lost the weight. So what happened was last week I had a home visit, because this is what happens, everybody. Once you turn 60 and up, you're eligible to have home visits. You don't have to go to the doctors anymore because you're a senior citizen. So, you have those options. And so my nurse actually came out last week and she did a home visit. She did blood work and all of that. And then she had to do my weight. So in my mind, I'm thinking this is the dreaded part. I hate getting on the scale. I don't own a scale, right? So I get on the scale and she's so used to, my weight. I've always been like around 210, 220. I think at my highest was when I had the strokes and I was on all those steroids. I was around like 250, 260. So but lately, I did notice, like last year when I did weigh myself one time, I was like around 220. That's my steady weight. Last week I got on the scale, y'all, and I was at 177. And she even looked at her paperwork, and then she looked at the scale because she comes here like every 6 months, and I was saying to myself, like, that can't be right. Maybe it's wrong. So she picked up the scale, wiped it off. She said, maybe it's cold. She put it back on the floor and she said, step on again. And she said, 177, what are you doing? Like, I was in shock, so I couldn't even really say anything because I'm like, I have not been in the 100s in I don't remember. Like I've always been at least 205, 210. Like that's my weight. And a lot of my weight is muscle because I used to do weight training before I did the strokes. Before I had the strokes, I did a lot of weight training. But you know, when she said 177, I was just kind of shocked because that's not me. But my friend Josephine, who was my neighbor, she came over. She surprised me, gave me a surprise visit yesterday. We had lunch, and she noticed that I had lost a lot of weight. So this was the other thing, Wayne, that I forgot to tell you. Eric is 27. Eric is my son. He's 27.
right.
So I had actually it was like it's a long like t-shirt kind of dress. I wore that from the hospital when I had him, and I think I probably had it on a couple times after that. But I put it on yesterday. This top is like 27 years old.
Wow.
Brand new, but it's like 27 years old. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna call Josephine real quick because I want her to tell you what she saw when she came over here, and she had even asked me about the top, and I said, "Oh, I wore this home from the hospital when I had Eric." So I'm gonna call her real quick because I want her to tell you exactly what she saw yesterday. Because sometimes you can hear testimony from somebody else. So let's get Josephine on the phone. But morning. Good morning, Josephine. So I was just talking about you and telling them about our beautiful visit yesterday. So everybody can hear you. And I wanted you to tell people what you saw. I was telling them about the that shirt dress I had on because I had it on after I came home from the hospital with Eric.
Oh, the 28-year-old dress. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes. So
okay. So when I came in yesterday, it's so pleasant to see you yesterday. It had been such a while since I'd seen you.
Yeah.
But when I came in yesterday, I didn't say anything, but I looked and I said, wow. Charlene's dress, I mean, she, it looked like I don't know what size, but a large dress. But, she looked like she done lost weight. I just said to myself, and I never said anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
As we sat and talked and, so forth and so on. And later, you were mentioning about, you had lost weight, you put on something and you saw a difference in the way it fitted and so forth. And you mentioned about the doctor visit and so forth, and they, took your measurements.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, weighed you and so forth, and you were astonished at the weight loss.
Right.
And I said, Charlene, I was looking at you. I didn't say anything, but I could see, you've lost weight. And you said, Josephine, I was just so surprised. And when you said, I'm going to show you a pair of pants that I had not been able to wear. And you went and got this pair of pants, I think a spandex.
Right.
And you said, now I can get in these, and you held them up. And I looked at you like you were crazy because I said, wait a minute, Charlene, I can wear those. They look like that's my size.
Right.
Now, I am petite. I do wear purchase large spandex pants, but I'm petite.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, they look like I can fit in them. And I looked at her and looked at the pants. I was like, oh, freaking MG.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you showed me, I think it was a black lace blouse that you had worn with them.
Yeah.
But it really was amazing to me because I said, I can fit those pants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's a difference in our, size. But I was like, gee, whiz, girl, you had truly, truly lost weight. And you really look good. You really couldn't tell by that big dress you had on. But when you showed me that pair of spandex pants, I was like, my mouth was open.
Mm-hmm. And I could zip them up, y'all. The pants had a zipper in the front, and I could zip the pants up comfortably, And I think I've only worn them one time, but the time that I wore them, I couldn't really zip them all the way up. But when I wore them last week to Annapolis, I had them on and they zipped them all the way up.
It was amazing, really.
Yeah.
I didn't want to call you a liar and said you can't fit those pants, but I was looking like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. It is,
that's
amazing. And it feels good. And then I was telling Wayne about how I was able to go up and down the steps as well.
Oh my goodness. What was that? She had an envelope for me, a piece of mail for me that she had forgotten to give me. And we had already came down the steps. Mm-hmm. So I said, Charlene, you forgot to give me my mail. So she turns around and I happened to look and I said, wait a minute, where'd she go? She went up those steps so quickly. I was like, OMG. Yeah. Now I was her neighbor. Yeah. We've been neighbors since about 4 or 5 years. Mm-hmm. And she goes up and down steps, but she be going up and down steps like a little, I won't say like a little old lady. I don't mean like that. But she was going down those steps like one step at a time, holding on to the rail, one step at a time. Mm-hmm. Well, she was going up these steps like she was one of the X-Men. I was like, wow. Amazing.
Yeah, it's
really amazing.
Mm-hmm. It is. So I just wanted everybody to hear from you, like somebody that actually has seen me,
who know you and have seen you. Yes.
Yeah. Because you've seen me like with the weight, You saw me after when I came here, I was still recovering from the stroke. So you seen me with the weight and all of that, and my movement with the cane and all that kind of stuff. So you've seen the transitions.
A big difference. I mean, it's like a big difference. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, but thank you, Josephine. I just wanted everybody to hear another.
My pleasure. Keep up the good work. Stay encouraged.
All right. Thank you so much. Love you.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. So yeah, everybody, that was my neighbor, and she's seen me through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And she's actually a neighbor friend. Like we really became, well, we are really close. And so I just wanted everybody else to hear, the transformation that's taking place with me. So the one thing, I want to say about the product, because I know some people will worry about side effects. I do take medication, and there are really no side effects except you drink a lot of water. And that's the one thing that I noticed, Wayne. Like, I drink a lot of water, which is good for you.
Yes. So the reason you drink a lot of water is because once you activate all your stem cells, they start releasing a lot of toxins into the body. Once the toxins are there, it attacks the toxins and it starts to be released into the body. So you get thirsty to flush the toxins out. So that's why you drink a lot of water. So it's not like if you're already drinking water, you won't be drinking any more water because your body's already in that state and it's accustomed to being in that state. But for people that don't drink enough water as it is, when you start, it's going to start, releasing the toxins, and you'll need to flush them out. So you'll have that desire, that thirst desire.
Yeah.
Now,
and it's actually good because you said flushing out. So it's like with your bowel movements, with everything, like it's just really, and you feel like in my stomach, I really feel the difference, because like with women, we suffer with a lot of bloating, whether it's with your cycle or, hormonal stuff when you're going through menopause. And I think you and I had talked about that too. Like, how does it work with menopause? And so with me, it's actually worked because I had a lot of bloating, like the stomach bloating, and because the hormones, your hormones are unbalanced. Right. So I had a lot of stomach bloating, and I really don't have that anymore. That's the other thing that I noticed. So, like I was telling her, I was able to zip my pants up. So, that's the other thing that I noticed with going through menopause. That is my big thing, with your stomach. One day you can zip the pants up, the other day you can't. It's just like your hormones are all out of whack. So, but yeah, those are the things that I noticed for myself. Really no side effects.
Right. Yeah. So that's what the side effects are actually. Like I said, thirst is what happens. And it doesn't happen in everybody. If you're already hydrating and, your body's already in that state, it'll be regular for you. But for people who just, don't drink as much water as the body requires, then they'll feel a little more thirsty, Now, one thing also I want to explain is how stem cells go dormant in the body. After up to the age about 30, half of your stem cells are now not active. And by the time you reach 60, the other half are not active. It doesn't mean that when you wake up at 30, at age 30, half of them die. It doesn't mean by the time you reach 60 that the other half dies then. But along the way, they're dying out. So by the time you get to 30, half of them are dormant. And by the time you get to 60, the other half are dormant. But along the way, they are all falling asleep. It's just one of the things about aging. When our body ages, things start to just fall off. That's a natural process of aging. So the patch, this is the patch right here. Like I say, it's the size of a quarter. You put it onto behind your neck, just below the bone behind your neck, or an inch below your belly button. You wear it for 12 hours at a time. You put it on for 12 hours, then you discard it, and then you let 12 hours go by, and you put another one on 12 hours later. So if you start at 7 in the morning, you take it off. At 7 at night, you throw it away. Then 7 the following morning, you put another one back on. And you repeat that cycle for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And you keep doing it, you keep doing it. I know people will say, well, do you have to wear it forever? Well, here's the thing. It helps your body to activate and to reactivate the stem cells. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? You're still the age you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take it off, guess what's going to happen? Eventually, those stem cells are going to lay dormant again
Mm-hmm.
because you are the age that you're at.
Right. Right.
So yeah, so it doesn't change your age, but it changes the process of where your body is at a younger age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
and one
Absolutely.
more thing, the patches, these patches are sold at 30 at a time in sleeves of 30. And so you call us for more information if you're interested in getting them. And they also have a way in there's a money back guarantee trial. And during that trial, you can see how you can get paid to use the product
Yeah. Yeah.
or be compensated rather. Let me put it that way.
Because it's actually kind of a win-win situation. Because, like you said, if you buy it and you feel as though it's not working for you, you get your money back. So
Absolutely.
it's not like you're really losing anything. I think the biggest loss is not to try it. That's
Right,
what I would say to
right,
everybody. You
right,
have to at least try it, especially as you get older. And like I said, with me, turning 60, it's not that I want to turn the clock back and be 25, but you do want to feel good,
right, right.
and things do start going downhill as you get older, everybody, so I want you to take a moment. I'm going to put this information at the bottom where you can actually call or text me, or you could call or text Wayne. Our information is scrolling at the bottom. If you would like to get more information about this, if you're interested in losing weight, ladies especially, I'm speaking to you, because as we go through menopause, it's harder to get the weight off. The
Mhm.
weight just comes on, and it's like it just lies dormant. It won't go anywhere. And you're constantly battling in different areas of your body with this weight. So some people have it in their breasts, some people got it in their hips, and mine is my stomach. So, ladies especially, I would love for you to try this, check it out. You'll be able to come on and actually give us a testimonial. Now, my friend Josephine, she's actually going to try it because she wants to see how it works. And we'll talk about every day. We're going to be on around 9 o'clock for about 20 minutes, and we're going to be talking about different things that this patch can do for you. And so for me, it's not only helped in the area of weight loss, but that's what we're focusing on today. But tomorrow I'll talk about some other ways that it has helped me. And I just want to say that I feel so much better. I always felt good, but now I'm just really, they used to talk about the Energizer Bunny. That's me right now. So I just feel, a lot better. And thanks to my friend, for introducing it to me. So listen, again, the number scrolling at the bottom. You can call or text me, whenever, it doesn't matter what time, call or text if you would like to get more information, and we will definitely share the information with you. Wayne, before you go, can you tell them what you do as a profession?
Yeah. So professionally, I was a paramedic and a firefighter for 15 years. That's where I learned a lot of my health and wellness, a lot of information about medicine and, how it works in the body and the contraindications, all of that stuff. So I really am deep when it comes to, putting things in my body or being
Mhm.
mindful of how things are supposed to work in the body.
Right.
So because of that, I'm very I won't say skeptical, but I'm very careful
Yeah.
about what I use. I'm careful about what I promote. I'm careful about what I tell people, So when I found this product, what it did for me is it helped me with a rotator cuff injury that I had about 10 years ago from a car accident. And when I started using it, it actually relieved my pain within a couple of hours, but then the pain totally went away within 3 days. And I had full rotation, full motion of my arm. And up to now, I still have it. I've been using the product for about 5 months now.
Hmm.
The pain never came back, and I still have full rotation. There's a lot of different testimonials as well to a lot of different things. But like you say, we'll speak about other things as we go on. But I would say this, because there might be somebody on that's listening and have a different issue, and they might say, well, I don't need to lose weight. But let me tell you this, it doesn't only help in losing weight.
Right.
It helps in focusing, it helps with energy, it helps with pain relief, inflammation, it helps with whether it's arthritis, whether it's neuropathy, whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure. Remember, it's taking your body, activating your stem cells, and it's causing your body to go back to an earlier stage in your life. So that's how it does it.
Yeah, it does, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm so excited about it. But yeah, and I wanted you to share what your profession is, because I didn't want people to think you were just coming on here talking off the top of your head.
Right.
And I know one day we were talking and you were just like going on like, yeah, and I said, how did you know all of that? And I forgot, that your past life, I forgot what you did, but
Right.
I agree with you because I worked in the health field for 25 years. So when it comes to putting stuff in my body or trying this and that, I'm always just a skeptic with that.
Mm-hmm.
But really glad I got a chance to try this. I mean, it's the one thing I want to say before you go, everybody, is Wayne has said to me that you can even like shower with this on, you can bathe with it on. So of course I'm like, okay, all right, I got to try it and just make sure, because I have to check out everything, and you can actually shower and it doesn't come off. So I washed hair, I was showering, everything, and it does not come off. So listen, again, if you would like to get in touch with us, if you're listening on the radio or in the other social media sites, please make sure, I'm going to say the phone number for those who are listening to us. If you would like to contact me, my name is Lady J. My number is 443-297-4753. You can call or text that number. Wayne, you want to give them your number?
Yeah, my number is 678. Oh, my name again is Wayne. Area code 678-276-9267. You can text me, you can call me, you can leave a message, and just leave your name with it. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
All right, everybody, our time is up because we're only going to be on here for about 25 minutes. And if you don't get it in 25 minutes, then you don't get it. So we're going to keep coming on every single day. But the challenge today is, if you are trying to lose weight, hit me up, hit Wayne up, let us know, and let's talk about it. Or if you have any questions, let's say you're watching this later on, because I know a lot of people are working, but if you happen to watch this later on, and if you have any questions, again, call or text us and let us know. All right, Wayne, any final words before we go?
Everybody have a blessed day and see you tomorrow.
All right, y'all. See you.
Just wanted to let you know that the host of this show appreciates the time that you've spent with them. Now, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with everything that we're doing. And most of all, thank you for tuning in to What Up Baltimore online radio, where the people have the power.